You delete their numbers. You ignore their texts. Society says you are toxic. They claim you have attachment issues. They are completely wrong. There is a hidden parasite. Fair weather friends are draining you. They exploit your deep loyalty. This sudden isolation is not a flaw. It is a highly calculated psychological defense. I will expose the silent phases of your escape. The initial purge. You notice a dark, repetitive pattern. They only call for favors. They never check on your mental health. They feed on your raw empathy. They consume your valuable energy. Your introverted brain sees everything. You analyze their subtle manipulation. You see the fake, forced smiles. You hear the empty, hollow promises. They want a useful, obedient tool. They do not want a real friend. You refuse to play their game. You quietly lock your emotional door. You do not argue with them. You just vanish completely into the shadows. The invisible breaking point. Your mind is highly sensitive. It registers every tiny hidden betrayal. The constant disappointment becomes too heavy. In psychology, this is called allostatic overload. Your nervous system is completely exhausted. It cannot process more toxic social stress. Cutting them off is pure survival. It is an emergency cognitive shutdown. Your brain demands absolute, pure silence. It aggressively purges the emotional parasites. Have you ever cut someone off only to feel a strange mix of immediate peace and crushing loneliness? Tell me your exact story in the comments. This is the peak of your pain. You mourn the comforting illusion. You miss who they pretended to be. But the surgery was necessary. The historical blueprint. Look at the genius Michelangelo. He painted the magnificent Sistine Chapel. He possessed an immortal, divine vision. But he faced a massive hidden obstacle. Opportunists and jealous, bitter rivals. Fake friends surrounded his rising success. They wanted his secret artistic methods. They wanted to drain his divine energy. What did Michelangelo actually do? He did not negotiate with them. He cut them all off instantly. He locked himself inside the chapel. He worked in absolute, freezing isolation. He chose eternal greatness over fake harmony. He realized a brutally dark truth. Fake friends destroy pure, deep focus. You are applying the exact same strategy. You are protecting your own mental masterpiece. The silent, cold execution. Opportunists hate your sudden, unexplained absence. They feed on your emotional reactions. They expect you to complain loudly. They expect a dramatic, messy fight. But you give them absolutely nothing. You treat them like completely invisible ghosts. This completely destroys their fragile ego. They cannot manipulate a silent wall. They lose their free energy supply. Your absolute silence is a brutal weapon. You starve them of your bright light. They are left alone in the dark. They panic because they lost control. You watch their confusion with cold eyes. You paid a brutal, heavy price. You lost your entire social circle. You survived massive, hidden emotional betrayal. Stop feeling guilty right this second. Your extreme isolation is absolute psychological dominance. You stripped away their VIP access. You are permanently untouchable by opportunists. YouTube chose this exact video for you. Watch it.